Let's go on the record. This is cause number 2020 CR 6508, the state of Texas versus Rick Funari. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
David Andre Woodard for Mr. Funari.
And Mr. Funari, where is he? Go ahead and unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, hello. Can get it to anyone.
Go ahead and tell me your full name.
I'm Rick James Funari.
On the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in this case. It has 4 counts. The first count is possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, 4 to 200 grams. That's heroin in count 1. Count 2 is possession of the same substance, same quantity. Count 3 is possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, 1 to 4 grams. That's methamphetamine. And count 4 is possession, same substance, same quantity. State, can you tell me how we're going to proceed?
Judge, we're proceeding on count 2 with the heroin.
Count 2 is a second-degree felony, Mr. Funari. It is punishable by confinement, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division, for any period between 2 and 20 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Hang on, where's your client? Did he fall off? Did he fall to jail? Yeah. They might be having connection problems over there too.
Not bad.
It's coming back on it. I'm asking him to start his video. Mr. Molina, do you have an announcement?
If I could confer briefly one more time with Travis.
Mr. Funari, I can hear you and see you now.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Is that good or is that bad?
Go ahead and have a seat so we can move forward.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
That's okay. So did you see the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand?
Boy, sit your ass down. Don't be touching anything.
Understand. We're proceeding on count 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, count 2 is a second-degree felony, punishable by confinement in the Texas
Sit your fucking ass down, Moya.
the Institutional Division for any period to 20 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to count 2?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to a jury trial, Mr. Funari. You have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When you sign this document that I have on the screen, what you're telling me is you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your electronic signature above the words Rick J. Funari?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Funari, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Woodard, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
He does, Judge.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
He is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. On the screen, sorry, I have the plea bargain that you've made in this case. The plea bargain calls for prosecution to proceed on count one. Punishment will be assessed at 4 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. There's no fine and no applications. This case will run concurrent with a federal case. That's cause number 520-CR-3251-XR, that is out of the Western District of Texas, and that looks like a San Antonio judge. So that's the felon in possession charge. Is that your understanding of the agreement in this case, Mr. Funari?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Woodard, is that your understanding?
It is, Judge.
Nate, is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
What is your plea to the charge in count two, possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about this matter with your attorney and you believe it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you doing this freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today
No, Your Honor.
or offered you anything in exchange?
No, Your Honor.
I will accept the plea of no contest. I find the plea is voluntarily made and will ask the state to tender its proof.
It offers States Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
No objections, Judge.
States one is admitted. Mr. Woodard, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
I am, Judge.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute, please. Let's go back on the record, please. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. And I will find you guilty of the offense of count 2, possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. And I will assess punishment pursuant to your agreement at 4 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. This will run concurrent with federal case number 520 CR 325 XR. I apologize. I think it was 325 and then there's a 1 after that, XR, out of the Western District of Texas. This is a plea bargain case, Mr. Funari, that you made in this case. I followed the plea bargain agreement. So what the law says is you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're excused. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Judge. Good luck to you, Rick.
You too, sir. Thank you, sir.
Actually, could you please sign me back to the breakout room with Ms. Garcia so I can go over the plea paperwork?
Have we heard from Jessica Gonzalez?
She logged in. She had conferred with the state judge.
Judge, she was taking a plea. She was gonna come back, but I think it's just gonna be a trial.
I have everything on Larry Vela. Let's pull that one up there.
What's the name?
Jason
Casillas, Jason.
You get it running. So it's only on 3 episodes, right? That third episode just came out of this. Anyway, on this episode right here, the inmate gets a phone call or some YouTube viewer, I guess, saw the tail number of the plane, did some research, and found the over got a hold, said that would be 20 credits. Dude, and so now he has like, this one has almost 1,300 views, this video.
All right, let's go on the record on Vela. Mr. Molina, do you want to announce before we go on the record?
I was waiting in a breakout room to speak with the ADA that I was conferring with. I thought his name was Travis, but then they moved my client in there instead. But I need to speak with the ADA.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Okay.
Ashley, if you can please move me around.
Travis is in there, but I don't see Travis.
Travis is in the main room. Let's go on the record, please. This is cause number 2021 CR 10095, the state of Texas versus Larry Lee Vela. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plea for the state.
Crystal Pacheco for Mr. Vela.
Mr. Vela is appearing by video conference. Go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me your full name.
Ma'am, Larry Lee Vela.
Okay. Mr. Vela, on the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in this case. The charge is theft under 2,500 enhanced. The state has also alleged 2 paragraphs with, looks like 2 prior penitentiary trips for state jail felonies. So 2 repeat offender enhancement allegations. State, how are we proceeding?
Judge, we are proceeding with the charge in itself and under 1244A of the Texas Penal Code.
Okay. So what that means is that we're proceeding on the state jail felony. The state is going to abandon the repeat offender enhancement allegation. A state jail felony is punishable by confinement in the state jail facility of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for any period between 6 months and 2 years confinement. It also carries a fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the charge for a state jail felony?
Ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to a jury trial, Mr. Vela. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you, and you have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I think once you unmute yourself, then start talking, because I think you're unmuting yourself and talking at the same time, and I'm not catching the first part of your response.
Okay. Okay.
Do you understand, Mr. Vela, that when you sign this document that I have on the screen, what you're telling me is you want to give up your constitutional rights? Is that what you intend to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your electronic signature above the words Larry Vela?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are not a citizen, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Vela, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Clerk, signate the number of days that he's been in custody, please. You can chat him to me. Ms. Pacheco, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
He's been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
He is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Vela, on the screen, I have the plea bargain agreement that you made in this case. It does call for 180 days confinement in the Bexar County Jail pursuant to 1244 of the Penal Code, no applications and no fine. And according to the time credit that you have, your judgment would be satisfied. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Pacheco, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
What is your plea, Mr. Vela, to the charge of theft under 2,500 in hand? The guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Are you entering a plea of guilty because you are guilty and for no other reason?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Or offered you anything in exchange for your?
No, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of guilty. I do find the plea voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers States Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
States 1 is admitted. Ms. Pacheco, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute, Mr. Vela. I'm going to read the evidence, and if you have no other holds, you should be released today. Just hang on.
Yes, ma'am.
Just this? Yes, sir. There you go. Right, sir. Well, you could just type your name in. Type your name in.
Oh, Lord.
now, hit apply. And hit the blue. No, the blue.
Okay, John.
Or hit the little, with the certain sign, you can He's real, sir. He's real, or you good?
Let's go back on the record. I do find the evidence sufficient to substantiate your guilt. And I will find you guilty of the offense of theft under 2500 enhanced. That's a state jail felony. And I will sentence you to 165 days confinement in the Bexar County Jail. You do get credit for the time that you have been in custody. I do find that the judgment is satisfied, and that is pursuant to 1244 of the Penal Code. Mr. Vela, this is a plea bargain case. I followed your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have no other holes, like I told you earlier, you should be released today.
Understand, Your Honor.
Yeah. Does anyone else need to announce before I take the next one?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Pacheco.
Judge, on
Thank you,
Jason
Ms.
Manuel.
Pacheco. My excuse, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Molina, on Jason Manuel.
We've conferred. We still need to stay on the trial track.
Okay. You're going to be set for Wednesday, April 6th. Let me just double check. That's the week of Fiesta. That's the call docket. April 6th, yes. Thank you.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, on Portillo,
I confirmed with Jessica. She said it is a trial setting, Judge.
okay, give it April 4th, and he can be excused. Portillo. Is Catherine Garcia the last case that we have for this morning?
Yes, Judge, they're working on paperwork.
I have everything on Catherine Garcia. It's just one plea, right?
Yes, Judge, just a plea.
Okay. I have it. So let's do that plea and then we're gonna break for lunch. I have enough time to do it before I have to leave.
Judge, the Ray's client, did they get reset?
Yes, 4-4 trial.
Okay.
I told him I wasn't gonna, I didn't know when the plea bargains were open for, but I was just gonna set up the trial.
That works.
Let's go on the record on Catherine Garcia.
Judge, I'm gonna sign off. See you at 1:30.
30 counts.
Thanks so much.
I think there's still Catherine, right? Did you swear them in, Jessica?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I just made you co-host. You can swear them in while you do that.
Paperwork and everything so they can prove it, right?
I'm signing a warrant and I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah,
1 minute. You're welcome. All righty, let's go on the record, please, on Catherine Garcia. All right, let's go on the record, please. This is cause number 2021 CR 10131, the state of Texas versus Catherine Garcia. Please make your announcements for the record.
Samuel Laws for the state, Your Honor.
Eric Hernandez for the defendant, Catherine Garcia.
Ms. Garcia is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name.
Yes, Your Honor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What is your full?
Catherine Garcia. I did you want my entire full name?
David, can you hear her? On the screen, I'm going to show you the true bill of indictment that was filed in this case. It alleges the offense of injury to a child causing bodily injury. Do you understand the charge that you have this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is alleged to have occurred on December 7th, 2020. Are we proceeding as charged, State?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a third-degree felony, Ms. Garcia, and it is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division, for any period between 2 and 10 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent. All of those are your constitutional rights. You understand those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When you sign this document that I'm showing you on the screen, what you're telling me is that you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
Is this your electronic signature above the words Catherine Garcia, defendant?
Yes.
If you are not a citizen of the United States, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, denial of naturalization under federal law. Ms. Garcia, are you satisfied with the representation?
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up, Your Honor. Your judge, can you?
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, yes.
Mr. Hernandez, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against her?
Yes, Your Honor, she does.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is she mentally competent to waive her rights and enter into a plea?
I do believe so, Your Honor.
I will accept the waiver and make it part of it. Ms. Garcia, on the screen, I have the plea bargain that you this morning.
Yes.
I'm going to go over it with you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Plea bargain agreement calls for a recommendation of deferred adjudication, $1,000 fine, and that will be fully probated. So that means you don't have to pay it. You have to take a parenting class, an anger management class, an affirmative finding of family violence, no harmful or injurious contact with Philip Hudspeth Jr., compliance with the civil district court orders, and DDRF evaluation. We're going to do a TAP evaluation and 150 hours of community service. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Hernandez, is that yours?
It is, Your Honor.
And State, is that yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea to the charge of injury to a child causing bodily injury? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you entering a plea of no contest because you've talked about this case with your attorney? Believe this is in your best interest.
Yes.
Are you doing this freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today
No.
or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers State Exhibit 1 along with attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
States 1 is admitted. Mr. Hernandez, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914?
I am, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make that part of the record. Wait just a minute, please.
CND, prepare for trade. CND tower, prepare for trade.
We're off the record. There an active CPS case?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
There an active CPS case?
I am not aware. I know that there was an active civil district court case and at least some temporary orders, if not final orders, have been entered. But if there's an active CPS case, I am not aware. I believe in my conversations with Ms. Garcia that it's already been closed.
That was my understanding as well. I thought that was all resolved.
Who has custody of the baby?
The grandmother. Defendant has visitation rights though, supervised.
Right. It's her mother/sister. It's her sister who adopted her, so technically her mother.
Yeah, it looks like through this probation, you're going to have a chance to get back on track. I don't know how you ended up here. I don't know if this was the first time ever that this child had bruises that were unexplained, but you have a chance to go forward and fix this mess.
Thank you.
But if you don't, if the tools that we give you don't work, please know that 2 to 10 years in prison is still lingering. Okay, I don't hesitate ever to sentence people to prison. I don't. But I want you to give it a good try and succeed.
Thank you, Honor.
I mean, that baby needs his mom. That's you, right? You're the mom. Not your mom, not grandma. You are the mom, and you have a chance here. The prosecutor has structured your deal so that you can still move forward with that.
Yes, sir.
I would take advantage of it if I were you. And do you find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt? I will make no other findings at this time. I'm going to grant the application for deferred for 5 years. $1,000 fine is probated. You have to take a parenting class and anger management class. There is an affirmative finding of family violence by agreement. No harmful or injurious contact with Philip Hudspeth Jr. We're going to do a DDRF evaluation and a TAP evaluation. I'm going to hold the 150 hours in abeyance. I want to see the results of the DDRF first. This is a plea bargain case, Ms. Garcia. I followed your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
If you have no other holds, you should be released today. And Bianca, I would like to see her in for a compliance hearing. I want to see how you're doing in 90 days, because if you're not going to be doing well, I'm going to know in the first 90 days.
Yes,
So I want to see you here in 90 days.
yes, ma'am.
Person in my court. All right, I'm going to let you go into a breakout room with probation now so that she can review your conditions with you. Hang on, Bianca, let me make.
For the record, on behalf of Ms. Garcia, in looking at her criminal history, it looks like she has been successful in deferred adjudication before, so I believe she has an opportunity here and will be responsible.
I hope so. I would want that for her.
Thank you.